Nevada. It's time for Ice Raiders playoff hockey. A very pleasant good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen, wherever you may be. I'm Philip Goodman. Tonight, the Reno Ice Raiders face the McCall Mountaineers in the first ever Mountain Hockey League playoff series here at Reno Ice. If Reno wins both games this weekend, Reno advances to the Mountain Hockey League Championship game for a chance at the Clear Cup. If the teams split this weekend series, then there will be a 3-on-3 overtime sudden death period at the conclusion of Saturday's game. This exciting weekend series is brought to you by Kelly Brothers Painting. Kelly Brothers Painting offers quality interior and exterior painting, staining and drywall services for local home and business owners. Kelly Brothers proudly guarantees all of their work to the highest level of quality and satisfaction. For a professional, quality, timely, and dependable job done right, book your appointment online at kellybrotherspainting.com. Back in November, the Mountaineers squeaked out wins over the Ice Raiders with a 4-3 Friday win in regulation and a 5-4 overtime win on Saturday. I can't wait to see, though, what impact our rowdy Reno crowd is going to have on the Ice Raiders' full roster tonight. Which brings us to Who's In, Who's Out, brought to you by Opening Solutions, LLC. You can't get in or out of the rink without good commercial doors. Opening Solutions, LLC has all your commercial and residential door solutions. Not available tonight, Weston Nash, Mickey Lang, Kevin Sunday, Chris Witten, Matt Robinson. He is healthy, Matt Robinson, just not available. Tony Tyrell, also not available tonight. In the lineup, off the injured reserve list, is Nathan Hogue. Zeph Fagergren is here along with Bobby Watson and Roger Hutchison, who missed last Saturday's game. And making his Reno Ice Raiders debut from Oakland, California, and now a coach at the Tahoe Prep Academy, is Jasper Corican. The 27-year-old played 69 games with NCAA D3 State University of New York in Fredonia. That's about 40 minutes southwest of Buffalo. So from Lake Erie to Lake Tahoe, welcome Jasper Corican. The Ice Raiders Injury Report is brought to you by High Sierra Restorative Health. Take control of your health now and for your future by going to highsierrahousecalls.com and let nurse practitioner Emily Alina save you thousands in preventative health care. On the injured reserve list for the Ice Raiders, Hunter Getchell, he is still out with that broken clavicle. Well, the Mountaineers are taking the ice, and the Ice Raiders will be right behind them. Before they do that, please rock that thumbs up button and bang that subscribe bell. We're looking to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're almost there. Hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you get the alerts when we go live and when Jim uploads the highlights of this weekend's games. Tonight's key Acura of Reno, 3 keys to the game, hand-delivered by Coach Tukey himself. Pressure them, force turnovers. Composure, stay out of the box. And last but not least, have fun. Enjoy the position, you Ice Raiders players, that you have put yourselves in for the playoffs.
Go Reno Ice Raiders Hockey Club! Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Jennifer M. O'Neill Community Ice Arena for tonight's matchup against the visiting McCall Mountaineers and your Reno Ice Raiders Hockey Club, presented by Kelly Brothers Painting. At this time, we'd like to introduce the starting lineups for the visiting McCall Mountaineers, starting with head coach John Barth. On defense, number 17, Greg Chapman. On defense, number 8, Drew Punnett. At forward, number 24, Ian Zaleski. At center, number 10, Tyler Forrest. At forward, number 20, Jacob May. And in goal, number 33, Chris Coma. And now, introducing your Reno Ice Raiders Hockey Club starting lineup, beginning with equipment manager Jeff Sanford, head trainer Jake Seeley, assistant coach Scott Peterson, assistant coach James Tebby, head coach Tim Tukey. On defense, number 19, your captain, Andrew Peterson. On defense, lucky number 13, Alice Gano. At forward, number 23, Ramsey Anderson. At center, number 4, Red Hot Bobby Watson. Making his Reno Ice Raiders debut at forward, number 21, Jasper Corican. And in goal, your netminder, number 1, Justin Sand. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask those who are able to please rise and remove your caps for tonight's national anthem, performed by Air Force veteran, a mom, an entrepreneur, and national recording artist, Patrice Luciano.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly and the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through a perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets recollect the dawn's bursting in, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, see, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Patrice Luciano.
Well, if you saw a lot of elbow room on the Mountaineers bench, that's because they are traveling light. A bunch of guys ran into transportation issues and were unable to make the trip to Reno. Maybe some of them will get here tomorrow. Right now, John Barth and the Mountaineers with only 8 forwards and 4D. They do have 2 goalies in case things get out of hand. The officials for tonight's contest, John Shaw and David Horton, are your referees. On the lines, Kevin Slattery and Trevor Jarvis. Tonight's game brought to you by Kelly Brothers Painting is underway, and the Ice Raiders take possession on the first draw. Alex Gano sends it over to Andrew Peterson. Touch pass from Corrigan to Bobby Watson. Jasper Corrigan wearing number 21. A new addition for this weekend. And getting tripped in the neutral zone, and a penalty coming right up. Jasper Corrigan draws a penalty, and only 21 seconds in, the Ice Raiders go to work on the Brewers Cabinet power play.
21 seconds, and what number is he wearing, Philip?
21-21. Taking the penalty is number 24, Ian Zaleski. And that was a trip that was too easy to call. Stick in the skates, and I will say this about Ian Zaleski. He did go check on Corrigan to say, it was totally an accident. Sorry, dude. Poke check at center ice, and then Andrew Peterson takes it right back. Bobby Watson got it in deep, but the Mountaineers get it out that quickly. Corrigan with it, right wing, takes it around the net, goes for a skate on the one inside edge, dishes it back to the point for Peterson. Peterson up high for Corrigan. Now to the right circle for Gano. It rolled away from his stick. He was looking up for a play, and it just got away from him momentarily. Corrigan sends it on net with traffic in front, and it's in the equipment of the starting goaltender for the Mountaineers, Chris Coma. Not comma, Coma. Kelly Brothers Painting this weekend. Hopefully we will paint it black tomorrow. Fans encouraged to wear all black as the Ice Raiders are in their home blacks for the last time this weekend. I'm going to be making a lot of painting references and drywall and staining and whatnot. That's my shtick. Sobieski playing defense tonight on the right point. Sends it on net. Nobody in front, though, for Reno. Steered away easily by Coma. Now for Giron. He bobbled off of his stick a little bit. Bouncing puck is a backhander that goes wide. Johnny Garrity. Oh, I beg your pardon. Yeah, that was Garrity with the try. Ice Raiders still have it now on the right circle. Minton's wrister deflected. And then Sobieski had a whack at it, but it was denied and cleared out by the Mountaineers. 40 seconds to go on the Ice Raiders Brewers Cabinet power play that began at the 1939 mark. And the Ice Raiders have it. A centering pass deflects wide. Minty fresh with the chance. And Minty has it again. His backhander gets deflected out. With it is Garrity. Garrity sends it on net. A rebound try again. With traffic in front, Sobieski sends it right into the crest of the Mountaineers. And the Ice Raiders forcing the issue early with good pressure and good energy. But Coma comes up big. Everybody going for a change on the plate. Today's game also brought to you by Nevada Retina Associates. If you're having trouble seeing the puck, go see our friends at Nevada Retina Associates. Speaking of seeing, I just saw Minty with a big smile for a bunch of the Mountaineers. He's got quite a history with many of them from his days at Boise State. Barba has it, sends it left side for a wrister that goes over to the glass. Morgan Ellis, that's right, number 81 on the point playing D. And then Zeph Fogerin slashes a Mountaineer stick, and Zeph, the birthday boy, is going to go to the box for a slash with a second to go on the Brewers Cabinet power play. $17:40 the time of the penalty. It's the first Peterson Wealth Management penalty kill. What's up, Marla? Thanks for logging on and spending your Friday night with us. McCall is now on the power play. Montgomery, Hutch, Barba, and Ellis out on the kill for Reno. Puck loose in the neutral zone, just gets by Charlie Montgomery. Mountaineers get it into the zone, and a nice back check by Hutch to lift the stick. And that allowed Barba to clear. McCall gets it across the line, and a shot is gloved easily by Sand for his first save of the game. Three minutes in, no score. Still a minute 20 to go on the PWMPK. Bobby Watson will take the draw against Jacob May. May wins the draw, but it goes over to the stick of defenseman Chris Hilly, and he has to pick it up in his own zone.
Let's go, Rambo!
We'll see if the altitude and the light bench will favor or will be an issue for the Mountaineers, which would favor the Ice Raiders as the Mountaineers misplay it in the attacking zone. It comes all the way back on Kama. He leaves it for his defenseman. Puck intercepted by Peterson. Peterson gets it ahead for Watson, 1-on-3. Watson gets around one man. Watson takes it into the corner, curls away from the pressure. He's still got it. They're not even forcing the issue on him. It's like they're playing prevent defense when they've got a power play. Now Ramsey Anderson with it. Behind the net for Watson. Pass was a little too hard into the skates. And McCall turns it over. Reno forcing the issue, shorthanded, and Gano partially fanned on the one-timer, but it comes right back to Watson. Shields the puck, dangles through a couple of players and loses the handle though. But more importantly, the Ice Raiders kill valuable power play time for the Mountaineers. Poked away by Peterson, now taken up by Anderson. Anderson nearly poked it free for Watson. And McCall is able to get it through the feet of Peterson over to help his Gano. A shot from the left side is saved by Sand, and the Ice Raiders successful on their first PWM PK. Ice Raiders will settle things down, get the forwards to change. And now with it, Minty Fresh. His pass gets denied. And McCall with it the other way, right wing. Toe drag poked away by Geron. Up ahead for Jake Minton. Goes off of his skate. Greg Chapman has it. Chapman puts on the brake, sends it up the wall, turns it over to Geron. Geron left wing for Garrity. Back for Corican in the middle. His wrister is held onto by Coma. Couple ticks over 5 minutes in, no score. Face off one cleanly by Reno. Geron winds and fires, and it goes just wide. Held in by Sobieski at the right point. All around for Pavel Pustovoy wearing number 97. He gets pasted into the boards. And McCall is able to get it out. Sobieski forces Nathan James wide. James button hooks, and Sobieski takes it away. It bounces out of the zone. Captain Chase Cooney with it. Can't get it in deep. Knocked down by Fagergren, picked up by Pustovoy, and he curls away from the pressure as the Mountaineers go for a change on the play. Pustovoy can't get around the stick check of Jackson Howell. McCall with it, right wing, and then forced wide into the corner by the good Ice Raiders defense. Pustovoy gets it to Fagergren for Simon Choo Choo LeBlue. He gets his engine moving up ice. Carries it behind the net, plays it off the boards to Barba, but it bounced, and Barba had it collected outside the zone. Barba will sauce it cross ice off the boards, and McCall sends it right back to the Reno blue line. Top of the right circle, feathered into the corner, picked up by Jacob May. May's centering pass, intercepted by Barba. Barba gets hip checked on the play, but still made the play up ahead for Hogue. Hogue had it taken away, and it's cleared to Ellis. Ellis touch pass to Hogue. Hogue to Hutch. Hutch right side. Dealing with some stick checks. A centering pass for Montgomery. And that goes in the corner. Not sure if Monty got a stick on that. We got a Monty and a Minty. Peterson cuts to the middle. His wrister. Save made by Coma. Hogue to the left point for Gano. Gets around check. And now picked up by Montgomery for Gano. Gano gets around the point man. Gano has it poked away. Montgomery sends it on net, and it got blocked in front. Hogue gets taken down on the play, and McCall will safely hoist it out of harm. 7 1/4 gone by first period. Playoff pace and intensity to this one. And right in front, it rolls through the feet of Cooney, who would have had a grade A opportunity if that puck had laid flat. He was wide open in the slot. And now comes up high for a shot that's blocked by Corican. Still on the attack are the Mountaineers. Another shot got blocked by a McCall, body in front, never made it to Sand. And now Corican sends it out. Kicked in deeper by Greg Chapman, actually. And then a big hit leveled by Mountaineer on Corican. Sobieski's cruising through the slot. He takes the sauce pass, and it was on edge when he went to one-time it, and it bounces out to Bobby Watson. It goes underneath the skate of Ramsey Anderson. He was trying to direct it to his stick, and it went all the way to the sideboards and into the corner. Reno has it still. Mountaineer body goes flying into an Ice Raider. And the Ice Raiders cannot hold the zone. Well, it's a cold, rainy night. It's extra cold here inside the rink. Everybody's been kind of coughing a little bit, don't know why. It is kind of allergy season as the winds have been blowing heavily around here. Maybe we should drink more beer as Jacob May gets leveled, to the delight of the Reno fans. Puck still loose along the boards and finally flipped up and out. McCall sauces it across top of the right circle along the boards. A shot hit the outside of the post and deflects out of play. Tonight's game also brought to you by Cure Biomedical. If you manage a medical practice, or maybe you are a doctor, you need Cure Biomedical for their medical office solutions. CureBiomedical.com. Face off to the left of Sand, who fortunately has not been very busy yet. And hopefully won't be at all. Flipped out by Johnny Garrity. McCall with it. Staring down Adam Barba, Nathan James elects to dump it in. Taken away by Ellis. Ellis plays it over everybody. And it does go far enough, fast enough for the icing. Chris Payne, these are our last 2 games together, dude.
How do you feel about that?
Honored and sad.
I'm happy. Just happy that our friend Jeremy's watching. Doing really well, and I'm happy to be here. You look sharp tonight.
The Nest providing my outfit once again. By the way, head over to the Nest before the end of the season and get 15% off your entire purchase when you mention the Ice Raiders. Chris Payne and I will definitely be having fun in the third beery tonight and all night tomorrow, as Chris Payne has Aces action next weekend. A wrister by Garrity misses wide from the right side. And McCall charging through the neutral zone. Shot goes off the leg pad of Sand and in the left wing corner. Whipped back in by Cooney, but taken away by Reno. Held in though on the clearing attempt. Now a shot goes, or gets blocked, and Fagergren will clear it cross ice and chase after Drew Punnett. Slapped in around the boards by McCall. Their D has to go, or that forward has to go for a change on the play. Tom, they've got a 25 on their roster, or on the bench, and I didn't get a 25 from John Barth, so we'll figure that out soon. Our statisticians tonight, Tom Jekyll and Shoshana Granite. And I forgot to look back. Shots on the power plays, were there any? Reno had 4 power play shots, and McCall only had 1 on those power plays nearly 10 minutes ago. Face-off won by the Mountaineers in their own zone. Chipped out by Justin Jones, intercepted by Gano. Gano, I think, was trying to send a pass over, but had his stick knocked. And he has to collect it now in his own zone for Peterson. Peterson's pass misses Pustovoy, intercepted. And the other way, Jackson Howell. A shot is gloved by Sand on the wrister by Justin Jones. Well, Reno got on McCall early. That was one of Coach Tukey's key accurate of Reno, 3 keys to the game. But since each team has had a power play, the last 8 minutes or so have kind of been a stalemate. Chipped ahead by Montgomery. Getting to it first, though, is Chris Hilly. And he sends it over for Jackson Howell. Howell gets it only halfway into the Ice Raider zone, cleared back out by Hutchison. Over for Howell, past Sobieski. Mountaineer evades the hit from Hutch. Montgomery off the pass from Giron. Turned over in the neutral zone, and Hutch throws a shoulder into Jones. But the McCall Mountaineers are able to get it in halfway into the zone. Sobieski's pass knocked down. And then Hogue almost ran right through Chase Cooney. And Cooney stays on his feet wondrously. But Sobieski has it. Sobieski avoids the stick checks of Cooney. Avoids another sweeping check. He gets hooked on the play. No call. A stick in the belly. And then he goes diving through the crease almost. Play continues. Perhaps the back referee couldn't see because the stick was on the scorebox side where I'm standing. So no fault of the referee for not calling that stick in the belly. Ahead for Hutchison. Hutchison gets hip checked into the Mountaineers bench. And I think Hutch is smiling coming out. He is. That's a good hip check. Roger knows he took the brunt of that one. But look out, the Hutch train is coming for you now. I think that's the first time that this season we have seen a player go 100% into a bench. Here's a drive by Barba. That goes wide. Intercepted. No, not intercepted in the neutral zone. McCall gets the long outlet pass, and then Barba does get back to disrupt the Mountaineer from getting a chance. Ian Zaleski taken down by Barba cleanly. And the Mountaineers get it cross ice for Cooney. Cooney right side. His centering pass almost goes through on Sand. I was looking for a referee to make sure it did not cross the line. That giant mountain man beard belongs to Chase Cooney.
Good grooming, sir. Make sure you stop by Maxwell's Barbershop on your way home.
Well said. Well done. Is your beard trimmed? It looks a little short, Chris Payne.
Yeah, I got things taken care of over at Maxwell's. I want to say thanks to Jeremy for making it happen.
Big thanks to Maxwell's Barbershop for their support all season long. With it is Jasper Corrigan. He does not have a beard. Maybe he could grow one. We'll see if the Ice Raiders continue a playoff run as a shot from the left side is gloved by Coma. Under 7 minutes to go, first period, still no score. Face off to the right of Coma. One cleanly by Watson, a wrister by Ramsey, hit a body and did not make it on net. Nathan James with it. His pass through the neutral zone connects to Chris Hilly. Hilly right side, sends it around the boards for Jacob May. May has his pocket picked momentarily, gets it back. And a sharp angle shot hit iron and comes all the way out of the zone. McCall has to touch up on the play, and Ice Raiders get it up ahead for Cork, and his wrister is covered easily, or gloved easily by Coma at the top of his crease. Matty Robbs, where are you, bud? Hope you're well. Face-off one. I think McCall actually won that, but the Ice Raiders took it away, and McCall having trouble clearing the zone, and they do not. Sobieski sends it on net. He had Garrity in front, but couldn't get it to him. Garrity sends it cross ice for Geron. Geron gets it down low for the young shepherd, Hunter Sign. They center it, but it goes behind the net. Sobieski for Geron. He winds, he fires, and it's in the belly again of Coma. Face off to the right of Coma, who's been sharp so far. Most of the shots have gone into his glove or his chest. Morgan Ellis with a rip, and that gets knocked down. And it comes out of the zone. Ice Raiders had to clear out. McCall across the blue line. Left side, they had a man in front. And the net gets dislodged. Morgan Ellis throws a body into one of the Mountaineers, sending the net off of where it's supposed to be. So Keaton Linegar is wearing number 25 tonight. Keaton Linegar, 25. Thank you, our Flowing Tide correspondent, Jeremy, for... Actually, no, I beg your pardon. Yes, he is that too. But our Buford's Mad Dog hot sauce correspondent. He is the hot sauce guy. That stuff is fire. I'll tell you about that in a second. After Johnny Garrity finds the handle on the puck, he'll send it around the boards for Minton. Minton will get the cycle going for Garrity. It's taken away by McCall and cleared all the way out. Personally, I think the Mad Dog stuff is a little too hot, so I mix it with a little bit of Greek yogurt, and you call it like hot sour cream on tacos.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to think about that one. Shot again, saved by Coma. Because I know how anti-ranch you are, so we try to substitute Greek yogurt for a lot. You mix Greek yogurt with almost anything, and you've got a new flavor.
I don't mind the Greek yogurt. It's just the mayonnaise. I mean, mayonnaise, blue cheese, ranch, whipped cream, sour cream, all unnecessary condiments.
I get it. Here's Fagergren with a shot, and this one is scooped up low by Coma. Dare I ask, do you eat salads? And if you do, what is your dressing of choice?
My go-to is always honey mustard, followed by Thousand Island.
Interesting, which is a combination of 3 unnecessary condiments. Oh, wait, here's a chance on the left side. And a good active stick by Andrew Peterson denies the shot by Ian Zaleski. Isn't Thousand Island ketchup, mayo, and relish?
Wow. Sir, there's a lot more to it. I don't know what kind of Thousand Island you're eating, but...
Apparently 500 Island.
Listen, maybe a 250 at that point.
Face-off won by the Ice Raiders in their defensive zone. I told you we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. It's the last 2 nights I get to have these conversations with Chris Payne. Here's Pavel Pustovoy for the wraparound, denied by Coma, and picked up by Zaleski. Flipped up and out, bounces through to the legs of Alex Gano, and Sand will leave it for his defense. Peterson, nice pass ahead for Pustovoy. He gets the wheels going, takes a slash on the hands, then he gets hooked, and a penalty coming. John Shaw in the corner making the call. McCall touches up. It's the second Brewers cabinet power play for the Ice Raiders. And once again, Zaleski in the box. Hooking is indeed the call. Face-off won by Reno, and Ramsey Anderson barely keeps it in. Peterson whips it down low for Watson. Watson right circle, centering pass, a one-timer! Save made by Coma. Wow, a wonderful opportunity on the one-time try. And Coma comes up huge, cutting down the left side. Corrigan, and shot it right back to the middle, and Coma with the save. Gano has it off the face-off win. Gano walks to the middle. Gano left side for another one-time rip, and it goes wide. Held in at the right point by Gano. Gano for Peterson along the half wall. Peterson dances it down low. Peterson in the corner now around behind the net. Up high for Gano. Gano waits for Lane, and his shot gets blocked. And Gano's got to hustle to get back on defense because Keaton Lineker got to the puck and sent it all the way down on sand. Bobby Watson still out there. Charges down the left wing. Gets around one man. Takes it behind the net. Gets rubbed out on the play. And McCall is able to clear. Also watching Bobby Watson to make sure he got up. It was an awkward takedown. Blocker save made by Sand on the try from the right side. Gano gets spun around, and McCall gets it in deep. So just as the Ice Raiders on their power play, penalty kill, were forcing the issue shorthanded, so now are the Mountaineers. Watson with it. Watson gets it left side for Ramsey, and his shot gloved by Coma. Reno with 19 shots in this first period. More or less, says Tom Jekyll. Some of them hard to tell through the box where Shoshana is. But Coma has stopped them all. Face-off won by the Mountaineers. And not cleared, held in by Sobieski. Down low, a centering pass and a blocker save made by Coma. 20 seconds to go on the Brewers cabinet power play. Hilly can't get around Giron. Long pass ahead for Garrity. Garrity one man to beat, and his shot gets blocked. It's in the feet of everybody in the corner. McCall cannot clear. Centering attempt by Reno, intercepted by Jackson Howell. Back check effort by Johnny Garrity takes the puck away. And we are back to full strength. Jake Minton sends a Mountaineer to the ice. But the Mountaineers are able to clear to the puck. Johnny Garrity gets shoved into Monty by Nolan Stanley. And the Mountaineers with a rip from the right side goes wide and comes all the way out. Drew Punnett in front of the fans for Chase Cooney. Sent in on Sand. Sand will swat it up ahead for Hogue. Hogue sends it out of the zone. 1 minute to go in the period. And we get too many men on the ice. A penalty on the Mountaineers. Shaw and Horton are talking this over. We got an all-star lineup of officials tonight. Jarvis and Slattery on the lines with the head of Northern Nevada Referee Association, David Horton, and John Shaw, who's got AHL, ECHL, NHL experience. So Horton is going over to the Mountaineers bench and not us. So this might get washed off. Let's see. But Horton emphatically made a gesture of 6. Hit the horn. Slattery is already pointing at center ice, and Jarvis is there. No penalty. They talked it over. They got it right. That is good officiating. Talk it over, get it right, talk to your crew. McCall with it with under a minute to go. Right side, a shot sticked away by Sand. Behind the net, Morgan Ellis sends it up the boards to Fagergren. Nice little touch pass to Pustovoy, but it was in his feet. And McCall and Reno having trouble settling down a bouncing puck. 30 seconds to go in the period. Barba plays it off the boards for Pustovoy. Pustovoy gets stood up, but gets it in cleanly with 20 seconds to go. Fagergren throws a hit into Hilly. And the Mountaineers will clear it out with 15 seconds to go. Alex Gano, nifty stick move around one man. Gano with 8 seconds. Gano, backhander, actually gets a shot across. A pass across, and the one-timer saved by Coma. Another great zone entry and push by Alex Gano. And the Ice Raiders stonewalled by Coma. 5 seconds to go. Sand still in his net. Not enough, or there's way too much time. And a face-off is won by Reno for a shot that goes off the crossbar. That one hit iron.
At the end of regulation, at the end of the first period, the McCall Mountaineers 0 goals, Reno Ice Raiders 0 goals.
Pavel Pustovoy drew it back, and it actually came back to Pustovoy, and his rip went off the elbow. No score after 1 period of play. 21 shots on net by the Ice Raiders, only 7 for the Mountaineers. Both teams coming up empty on the power plays. Reno 0 for 2. Beg your pardon. Yes, Reno 0 for 2, and the Mountaineers 0 for 1. I'm going to hand things over to Chris Payne, who's got some important messages for you. And then coming out of the intermission, we'll have a chat with Zeth Fagergren. And now here's Chris Payne.
Thank you, Philip. And now we get to the fun part of the night when it comes to announcements. Kelly Brothers Painting offers quality interior and exterior painting, staining, and drywall services for local home and business owners. Kelly Brothers Painting proudly guarantees all of their work to the highest level of quality and satisfaction. For a professional, quality, timely, and dependable job done right, book your appointment online at kellybrotherspainting.com. Nevada Retina Associates was founded in 1994. They commonly treat conditions related to retinal vascular conditions, diabetes, genetic conditions, and trauma. Their physicians routinely perform in-office procedures at their Reno and Carson City locations and surgical procedures in the operating rooms at local hospitals. The mission of Nevada Retina Associates and staff is to provide state-of-the-art treatment, unequaled service, and compassionate, outstanding care for you, their patients. For more information, visit them online at nevadaretina.com. Peterson Wealth Management will help you manage and invest your money. Since 1987, Peterson Wealth Management has helped people answer all questions about money, management, tax planning, and retirement. Schedule your free consultation online at petersonwm.com. Key Acura of Reno provides a vast selection of new and used vehicles, exceptional car care, and customer service, all with a smile. Key Acura of Reno is committed to providing amazing customer experiences. Visit Key Acura of Reno just 2 miles north of Reno Ice on South Virginia Street and online at keyacuraofreno.com. Cure Biomedical mainly focuses on the servicing of medical devices, yet they also have experience working with operations throughout the healthcare industry. Cure Biomedical can provide an on-site, no-cost assessment as to what can be done to help your healthcare organization operate at the most cost-effective, efficient, and patient-safe level possible. Get a free evaluation for your healthcare organization online at cure-us.com. Battleborn Hockey School is where you go to add an edge to your hockey game. Check out Battleborn Hockey School online at battlebornhs.com. Battleborn Hockey School features Reno Ice Raiders players as coaches for adults-only camps and implements on-ice clinics, a power skating clinic, and a chalk talk to make you a more complete player for all age groups. Registration for hockey school dates will open soon for schools in Reno, Utah, and California. That's battlebornhs.com. BJ's Nevada Barbecue Company, winner of the 2022 Best in the West Nugget Rib Cook-Off, is located at 80 East Victorian Avenue in Sparks. BJ's Nevada Barbecue has been family-owned and operated for 38 years, serving award-winning ribs, smoked brisket, chicken, and pulled pork, all kissed with award-winning barbecue sauces. For catering information and more, especially with upcoming graduations and birthday parties, as well as weddings, visit bjsbbq.com. Maxwell's Barbershop provides expert haircuts, precise beard trims, and close straight razor shaves, all at fair prices. Maxwell's Barbershop is open by appointment only, Tuesday through Saturday. No frills, no BS, just good old school barbering. Maxwell's Barbershop on 2nd Street, just east of downtown Reno, and online at maxwellsreno.com. Sierra Sid's Casino in Sparks has been family-owned and operated since operator Sid Doan opened the doors in 1972. Check out the Atomic Bootlegger Lounge at Sierra Sid's for local craft brews and tasty cocktails, all served in a comfortable environment. Sierra Sid's also is open 24/7, 365 for your gaming pleasure with payouts, some of the highest in northern Nevada. Join the fun online at sierrasids.com. TNT Yard Service is a full-service lawn maintenance company that has been serving the Reno area for over 20 years. TNT can do more than just mow and trim your yard. Call TNT Yard Service for irrigation, cleanup of leaves and debris, shrub trimming, and aeration. Hockey players sharpen their blades every day, so does TNT Yard Service. Find them online at tntyardservice.com. Also, fans, at this time, we'd like to wish a very happy birthday, happy 9th birthday to Mason Jackson. Happy 9th birthday, Mason Jackson.
We needed some extra help around the restaurant, so we hired some new staff. It's going good.
Hey, Maddie, give me 2 pucks, a side of sticks, and a cold one. Make it fast. Coming right up.
Hey, can we get the baseball game on?
No.
It'd be a lot easier if you just drop the gloves.
Oh, you want to go, buddy? I'm gonna need a Zamboni.
Hey, can I get a water?
Hey, no. Here you go, my man.
I guess just like our beer, hockey's better on ice.
Battleborn Hockey School is back, the West's premier hockey camp for adults and kids. We're thrilled to announce the return of one of our most popular camps, Battleborn Hockey School's Power Skating Camp. This 2-day program, designed for both adults and kids, is dedicated to enhancing your skating skills. From explosive starts to agile maneuvers, it's the perfect opportunity to gain the edge you've been seeking. And that's not all. We've added a new camp for 2024, Battleborn's Shooters and Scorers Camp. It's all about honing your finishing and goal-scoring skills while elevating your hockey IQ. Whether you're a sharpshooter up front or a blue liner eyeing the net, this camp is your ticket to becoming an unstoppable scoring threat. For those that want the complete experience, our 3-day Battleborn Adult Camp is for you. Geared for all levels, you'll undergo an intensive hockey skills improvement program led by coaches with over 100 years of combined professional and semi-pro hockey experience, covering everything from skating, shooting, positional awareness, in-game strategy, and tactics. You'll leave with a solid grasp of fundamental concepts and skills, enhancing your effectiveness as a hockey player. Engage in thoughtfully curated drills and exercises alongside your fellow campers, and just for our adult camp, a complimentary happy hour each day, providing an opportunity to connect with your coaches, teammates, and new friends. Every Battleborn Hockey School camp experience includes a personalized jersey, a detailed report card to track your progress, off-ice mobility sessions, and video analysis of your shot or stride depending on your camp. Ready to elevate your hockey game? Find our camps in California, Nevada, and Utah. Visit battlebornhockeyschool.com to subscribe to our email newsletter for more details.
Getting ready to start the second period here. And joining me now is our birthday boy, Zeph Fagergren. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Coming a little closer here because we got to tighten up the shot here for Jim. And we only got a second here. Talk about these amazing green jerseys that you designed. Everybody loves them.
Yeah, they were fun to make. I mean, doing the logo to the design of the jerseys, it's always super fun. It's what I like to do. So it's pretty cool to get some ideas from other people and put it all together and have it be a pretty sick-looking jersey. So I love it.
What are we going to do to beat this goalie? His glove is sick.
I actually went to school with this goalie. He was my college goalie at University of Utah, and I think we can beat him by just going back and forth, fake a shot maybe, and then pass across, get him moving side to side.
All right, we got to get off the ice. Go get him, Zeph.
Thanks.
Ice Raiders a little bit late coming out of the gate. No worries. Our intermission interview brought to you by The Nest. The Nest in Reno. Ice Raiders fans, mention the Ice Raiders and get 15% off your purchase in store the rest of the Ice Raiders season. Even strength to start the period. Wrister goes off the bar again. Oh, the friendly iron benefiting Coma one more time as the Ice Raiders with, I believe, 3 posts, 2 at least. There's a shot by Corrigan, and they are trying to go high on him. That one went off the right shoulder and still lands in the glove. Everybody knows everybody in hockey. Corrigan played Bantams against Minton and Garrity. Minton and Garrity have known each other since practically Squirts. Squirts, yes, that's the level of hockey when you're a wee little squirt. Wrister by Peterson with traffic in front. Goes off the end boards. I should know the levels, pee-wee, squirts, bantams, midgets, all that stuff, but I got into hockey way late. And I am not coaching anymore, so I do not know all the definition of levels and tiers in order. Squirts. No more jokes about that. Here's a pass up ahead for Corrigan, and his shot is disrupted by the defense of Drew Punnett. Puck bounces in the high slot, taken away by McCall. Zaleski with it. Zaleski's backhander looking for a redirect from Punnett. Denied. And now Fagergren behind the play. Fagergren has a break. He shoots, and he got hooked on the play. Will there be a penalty shot? There will not be. I thought that Fagergren had a clear break. He was behind the D, and he got hooked on the arm, and Chris Hilly may have saved a goal. Apparently not a clear-cut breakaway. 15 at 18:28. So another early period power play for the Ice Raiders going to work on the Brewers cabinet power play. Face-off won cleanly by Reno. Sobieski looking back door, and it rolls away from Minton. Hooking was the call on number 15, Chris Hilly. 15. Oh, yes, he was saying the times. My bad. Here's Jake Minton with it. Minton gets it to the half wall for Sobieski. Sobieski sends it cross ice, and then trying to make a pass awkwardly, Johnny Garrity falls down, and McCall clears. Playoff hockey here. Winner of the series advances to the Clear Cup. If it's tied after, or if the team split the 2 games, 3-on-3 overtime. So intensity in 10 cities here in Reno. Jeff Giron with a bomb, and it's saved by Coma. We're going full Wayne's World, man. Is that a gauntlet being thrown down? Is that what you're saying, Chris Payne?
Listen, if you said intensities in 10 cities, never would I not play a Ted Nugent song.
Fair enough. Ted Nugent, the ultimate mountaineer. Isn't he? Isn't he out there hunting and doing stuff?
You really don't know about the live record he has called Intensity in 10 Cities?
I probably don't. I don't know album names as much. I just know Wayne's World as McCall clears, especially after seeing Killer Queen at GSR last Sunday. That was quite the performance. And what Bohemian Rhapsody means to our society before and after it's Wayne's World. Here's Ramsey Anderson, a shot save, rebound. No, they couldn't punch it home. It was bouncing. I thought Ramsey was going to deflect it in. And they're looking for Ramsey on the crease again, but McCall steals and clears. No, I did not know that was Ted Nugent's album. Peterson feathers it ahead for Watson across the blue line. Chips it in deep for Pustovoy. Return for Watson. A chip shot and a save by Coma. And Ice Raiders were getting into position while McCall cleared. And Peterson has to regroup. So the penalty is over. And here comes Watson. It's poked away from him on the right circle. He fires a slapper. That goes wide. Gano holds the point and gets it back into the corner for Fagergren. Back to Watson. Watson and Fagergren play give and go and trade places with it. In the left corner, still battled for, dug out by Reno, up to the point, cross ice, hard pass, and now this will be a breakaway for Hilly. Hilly shoots and scores. Picks the corner over the glove of Sand. And the Mountaineers break the ice first. That's just an absolutely perfect shot by Hilly. Chase Cooney getting the assist. The goal at even strength. So it took 24 minutes and 7 seconds for the ice to be broken. Reno 0 for 3 on the power play. Right now, that is your difference maker. And that was Hilly that was in the box and came out just as the penalty was expiring. Another chance and a save made by Sand. Justin Jones in the slot. And now we get some pushing and shoving. Roger Hutchison and Jackson Howell having to be separated. I didn't get the number of the train that sent Hutchison into the box. Coach Barth looking on, and he has not yet flipped his lid. Thought he was going to on that too many men penalty, but because the officials talked things over and got the call right, the kettle simmered. Face-off won cleanly by the Mountaineers. A shot deflects off a body and into the corner. Chipped up for the young Shepherd, but stolen by McCall. Turned right over. Ahead for Sign. No icing here. Sign rides a Mountaineer into the corner. And the Ice Raiders lose possession. Poked away nicely by Barba. And then he gets it right back and will send it through the neutral zone. Sign up ahead for Garrity. Garrity's got a break. Garrity across one-timer. Scores! Garrity got it back. And Reno ties it. Minty, Garrity, and Sign connect for the game-time goal. Minty with the nice touch pass back to Garrity. And Coma couldn't slide back. If you heard all that door slamming to the right, it's because the Mountaineers bench has a faulty door. That is a dynamite goal by Johnny Garrity and an even sweeter Sierra Sid's Casino assist. And that goal song brought to you by Taste of Chicago, where we had so much fun last night. Jeff Giron with it, looking for a redirect in front. That might have gone off a Mountaineer stick. Also give an assist to number 2, Hunter Sign on that play. A wraparound try poked away by Sand and more pushing and shoving in the crease. Nathan James too close to Sand, and the Ice Raiders sweep him out of the way. Absolutely an assist for Sign, getting it over. I already forgot what happened on the play. Wow. Let's see. Sign, Garrity, Minton, and back to Garrity for the finish. And now here come the Ice Raiders, 2-on-1. Watson, Ramsey, 3-on-1. Watson scores! Bobby Watson beats the glove of Coma. And just seconds apart, it's a 2-1 lead for Reno. Watson. And Coma throws his head to the sky. Can't believe he let that one by. Jasper Gorkin with his first point as an Ice Raider. And only 30 seconds apart, the Ice Raiders put a pair past Coma. Another dynamite TNT yard service goal, and that goal song brought to you by Taste of Chicago. Turned over in the neutral zone by Reno, flipped back in by McCall. Long outlet pass for LeBlue. LeBlue absorbs the contact from Greg Chapman and still gets it in deep. Comes back to LeBlue. It bounced past him momentarily. And LeBlue again with the shoulder on Punnett, keeping the puck in the zone. Choo-choo LeBlue. The wrecking ball out there. And now this is cleared all the way back to Gano. Gano being hounded by Jacob May. And dusts May behind the net. McCall changing on the play. Gano tried to make a stick move and lost it, but right there is Zeph Fogegren. Fogegren tried to get it in deep, goes off the skate of a Mountaineer. Turned over in the neutral zone to Peterson. Zaleski gets it in deep, and Zaleski gets cut off at the pass. They center it, but nobody there in a white jersey. Hilly holds it in at the left point. His shot goes wide. Taken by Montgomery, tries to chip it up deep. Fogegren with another hard whack on a Mountaineer stick. Play continues. Stolen by Fogegren. Ahead for Montgomery. Montgomery chips it ahead for Pustovoy. Pustovoy dangles. Nearly snuck it. Tweeners on Coma, but he shuts the door. They didn't count. The fans didn't count tonight. We're at 2. They got to start counting.
It also might be a different group of fans up in that section.
That is true. I did see my super fans, Chad and Cole, down in the corner. Always fun to say hello to the fans. We'll have your Taste of Chicago NHL update at the second intermission. Only one game tonight. The big party's tomorrow, as Barber's shot was going to go high, but still gloved by Coma. Speaking of Wayne's World, it's time now for the Ballroom Blitz by Sweet. We don't have a Steve on our team, but that's okay. Morgan Ellis tracks it down behind Sand with 12.5 to go in the second period. The Ice Raiders with 2 goals in 30 seconds. Oh, Ellis turns it over, though, and then goes into the corner and fights for it back. And the Ice Raiders do get it back, but it rolls away from a Reno stick, and then Hogue sends Zaleski crashing into the boards. And now the Vancouver native, Charlie Montgomery, fans on a shot, gets it back to himself, tried to feed it through his legs to Hutch on the doorstep. And unfortunately, that failed. Ice Raiders hard on the forecheck here. Getting to the loose puck in the corner. Sent around the boards. McCall just playing keep away with it. They are kind of hemmed in their zone right now as Hutchison barreling into anyone wearing a white jersey. Sign throws a shoulder, forces the turnover. Jake Minton. Minton cuts to the middle. Puck is loose. A shot. Save made. Rebound is loose in the crease. And now we get everybody coming together. Minton goes after maybe one of his old teammates. Minton's got a horse collar around number 21. Hutchison lost his bucket. And a helmet goes flying. Nolan Stanley and Jacob Minton have to be separated. Well, and Minton said that Stanley's got a bit of a short fuse. And Minton's going to go. Stanley's going to go. Let's see what these penalties are, if they're going to be roughs or fights. I don't see any punches thrown. John Shaw has Coma's stick. He's going to need some new lumber. And here comes David Horton. That's what I was hoping, matching minors for roughing. So Minty takes out Stanley. And the face-off will be in the neutral zone. So Minty's got a little blood on the inside. He'll get tended to by the EMTs. We've got 5-on-5 skating. They'll both be out of the box at 9:32 as Johnny Garrity's wrister is gloved by Coma. I know, it's silly. Photo op. 11 minutes to go in the second period. Ice Raiders with a 1-goal lead. And on the attack, Peterson from the point. Sends it on net. Redirect. He scored! Ramsey Anderson found the rebound in his feet and punches it past Coma. Wait a minute. Hold on. This might get called back. Was it kicked? It was. No goal. I saw Horton emphatically waving it off. This puck was kicked in. It was kicked in by Ramsey. You can announce that, Chris Payne. No goal, it was kicked in. And I think Ramsey was trying to get it to his stick. Yeah, I saw that on the replay, and when you guys hit the back button, you'll see that too. Yeah, that was kicked in. I saw Ramsey booted that one in hardcore. And way to go again, Hortz with Johnny on the spot call in right position. Gano left circle for Corican. His one-timer goes off the heel. Oh man, this place did explode, thinking we had a 2-goal lead. You cannot kick in the puck. You can redirect it, but that was a soccer kick and a half. Watson, nice play off the boards to himself behind the net. Will cycle it back. It goes past Corican, it goes past Gano, and it will go all the way for icing, says Jarvis.
Also, as a Chicago Blackhawks fan, watching one of our former players, Andrew Shaw, headbutted in, you cannot headbutt the puck in either.
That is correct. You cannot punch it in with a glove. Last night in the Kings-Oilers game, A puck went in off of, I don't even know which one of those gnarly Oilers. Draisaitl with the wraparound shot. And it went off a body in front. That was hard to watch last night. But this is fun to watch. Ice Raiders with a 1-goal lead halfway through the second period. Sent in deep by McCall. Chased after by Reno. And Simon LeBleu will leave it for Ellis. Ellis ahead for Pustovoy. Ellis jumping into the rush. Pustovoy holds on. And then an interference penalty is coming up against McCall behind, or right in front of the net. Ellis got taken down on the play. Call it a hook or an interference. Let's see what motion Shaw makes. Like a European grass fairy. That's funny, Doug. So everybody's out of the box. Hooking is the call against Tyler Forrest. Forrest is arguing the entire way. With 9:19 to go, the Ice Raiders go to work on their fourth Brewers Cabinet power play. Alex Gano walks the blue line, sauces it too hard past Gano, and that gives McCall a chance to clear. If you're not cheating, you're not trying. Isn't that, that's what my hockey coach always used to say. Here's Peterson. He fires with traffic in front, and it goes off the end boards. Slapped around the boards, and Peterson does a great job to hold the point. Ice Raiders work it down low, behind the net, around the horn for Gano. Top of the circle for Sign. Sign a little give and go, and it got disrupted by Justin Jones. Sign with it. Nice sauce pass to Gano. Fakes the one-timer. Gano curls away from pressure at the top of the circle. Dishes it to the half wall for Peterson. Peterson brings it back to the point. Now up high. His wrister again with traffic is kicked away by Coma. And McCall reverses it instead of sending it up the boards. And they get the clear. Under a minute to go in the fourth Brewers Cabinet power play. And now it's a 2-on-1 developing. Bobby Watson, right side, he shoots! And it's saved by Coma. Garrity was on the left wing, and Bobby went for the shot again. Not a bad idea. Gloved down on the pop fly. And Coma gets a stoppage. Thanks. Face-off won by Reno. Sobieski's shot gets deflected into the corner, and McCall gets to it and clears. It goes behind the net where Sand will whip it around for Sobieski. Sobieski sends it back for Corrigan. Corrigan ahead for Watson. Watson right circle. Watson centering pass or a shot was stopped by. Whoa, that one almost came into us. Wow, Chris Payne and Chris didn't see it coming, but it stayed on the ice side. Trajectory was along the parallel plane of the glass. And I got my hands in my pocket because it's extra cold in here tonight. Otherwise, I would have had to save Chris Payne's laptops. Because last time I would have caught it, but we were both fighting for that one loose puck, and oh well. Ah, the memories. McCall gets it across the line, but Corrigan pokes it away. And now Charlie Montgomery with a breakaway. Hit the iron. The fourth post for Reno. Monty had him beat dead to rights. And Corrigan would have had a heck of an assist. Unbelievable. I can't remember a time when Reno has hit the iron so many times. Another shot is smothered by Coma. Reno with 15 shots this period. And we're going to get a change in the face-off circle because something's wrong with Roger Hutchison's helmet. So he is forced out of the circle for safety reasons. Reno still has it in the attacking end, but it skips away past Pustovoy, and then Nathan Hogue barrels into a Mountaineer, and the Mountaineer loses his bucket. I was watching to see what happened between Greg Chapman and Hogue. They tap each other like no big deal. So forgive me for not seeing what happened on the stoppage down low. I was wondering if Hogue and Chapman were going to tangle. Face-off won by Reno, hoisted out to center ice. And this one goes into the Ice Raiders penalty box. And the face-off will be in the neutral zone in front of the Reno bench. Pustovoy, LeBlue, Fogegren up front, Ellis and Barba on the blue line right now for Reno. Barba for Pustovoy. Pustovoy in the middle, and his shot goes into the shoulder and held onto by Coma. So we had 3 goals in the first 6 minutes of this second period, and since then, it's gone back to that even draw. Face-off gets away from Morgan Ellis. Ellis ahead for Pustovoy. Pustovoy sidesteps the hit from Nathan James. James gets it into the zone, though. He drops it for a shot. Save, rebound! And the save made again by Lineker. And Nathan James taking exception to something inside Justin Sand's office. Nathan James and Jake Minton played beer league together in Boise. Nathan James played ACH D2 out in Virginia. Not sure exactly what Horton and Shaw are talking about. Hilly is trying to argue a case for something. And it looks like Hilly is going to win this argument. The faceoff is going to move into the attacking end to the right of Sand. Well, the intel I got, Douglas, was Radford. But if you say otherwise, sure, I'll believe you. Slap shot is saved by Sand. Not much iron on that shot. As 24 and 25 come together in the neutral zone, Reno is able to get it in deep. No icing, though. Andrew Peterson carries it all the way down low, and his backhander just misses the right post by inches. What a power move to the net by Andrew Peterson. Got the backhand away and just missed. Under 5 to go. Outlet pass for Pustovoy. Pustovoy had Simon LeBlue, and why that was not blown offside is a mystery to me. Wow. Okay, play continues. So let's see if that results in anything. If the Ice Raiders had scored, doesn't matter now, it's out of the zone. If the Ice Raiders had scored, you can bet that Barth would have blown his top. Tyler Forrest took it to the net, didn't get a decent shot away though. And it bounces to Peterson. Are you trying to say he's a legend in Radford, or is that the name of the team? I really don't know anything about the Radford hockey clubs. I have not researched teams outside my division in some time. But I thank you for the intel. As the Ice Raiders have it down low, they've got a couple of guys in the slot for a shot actually from the right side. That goes wide. Minton gets it back to the left point for Sobieski. It's in the skates of an Ice Raider, and the shot is denied by Coma. Here's another chance for Garrity, and that's sticked away by Coma with 3.5 to go. Sobieski, top of the left circle. Sobie's shot deflects off a Mountaineer and out of play. And they got their puck back. Face off to the right of Coma, who is keeping his Mountaineers in this game. Sobieski's wrister got redirected and just missed again that right post by inches. Giron spins it back into the Mountaineers' end. And the Mountaineers having trouble getting out of their zone. They finally do. Chipped into the left wing corner. Play was reversed and read by Reno on the intercept. And they will get it out. Sobieski gets the feet moving. Sobieski wards off the hit from Jackson Howell. Gets it down low for Watson, who got barreled over and never got a shot away. And the puck bounces out of the zone. Jeff Giron's got a man on him, plays it off the boards, out of the zone, turned over, taken away, I should say, by Corrigan. Ramsey Anderson got held up in the neutral zone, and his centering pass for Corrigan got denied. Bouncing puck in the neutral zone again for Giron. Well, I didn't get any of these rosters until about 13 hours ago, so I didn't get to do all of my homework on all of these guys. John Barth and the team traveling in. Thanks for spending your Friday night with us here on YouTube for the Ice Raiders and McCall Mountaineers. Playoff hockey brought to you by Kelly Brothers Painting. 2 minutes to go in the period. Puck roll sent in on sand after it got away from Hutchison in the neutral zone. Chipped ahead, and this will be icing against Reno.
Seems to be a lot of attitude on the McCall bench. I don't know what's happening. I think Coach Barth might be expressing a bit of displeasure using some colorful words.
He's a colorful man, that Coach Barth. With his team losing 2-1 right now. Lots of hockey left. 22 minutes to go. Hopefully only 22 minutes to go. Charlie Montgomery gets the outlet to Hogue. Hogue gets the feet moving, gets a backhander on net, and takes a Mountaineer into the boards for the efforts. Wrister from the right side, sharp angle shot for Barba, misses. And Ellis holds the point. 90 seconds to go in the period. Reno from behind the net tries to stuff it in. And Reno still with it. A pass across or through the legs of Hogue came to Hutch. Hutch got a quality look, and Coma makes another save. Almost a minute to go in the period. Reno still on the attack. Hutch with it. Back to the point for Barba. Barba for Ellis. Ellis sends it on net. Another redirect try. Gets blocked. And this will go past sand for the icing. Refs denying the change. Rightfully so, as McCall iced it. And David Horton, I think, is also getting a kick out of Barth's antics. Face-off one cleanly by Reno, but it was a bouncing puck again, and Peterson unable to handle it at the blue line. The young Shepherd with it. He sends it right side for Minty. Minty sends it on net, sticked away by Coma. 35 seconds to go. Here's a one-on-one, Gano and Cooney. Cooney right side, swept away by Gano. Good defensive stick by the lanky Reno Ice Raider. And now Minton ahead for Garrity. Garrity with Gano. Garrity's wrister save made. Garrity gets his own rebound. Tried to send it in front. And Garrity gets it back. He gets it to Peterson in the slot. He shoots, and he goes over to the net. Peterson slams his stick in frustration, knowing he should have had that. It's a foot race back to the front of the net. Mountaineers take out sand. Everybody crashes through the crease. I think Peterson got a piece of Tyler Forrest inadvertently, and they both go crashing through the Reno netminder. And there will be nothing extras after that because of the incidental contact. Everybody gets up smiling. Bobby Watson comes over to check on sand. Yeah, Tyler Forrest also checking on sand. Everybody's all right. Shots on goal that second period. Another 21 for Reno, 9 for the McCall Mountaineers. I think I forgot to mention face-offs and some other important statistical elements you may enjoy. In the first period, Corrigan had 4 shots and 1 block shot. Minty had 3 shots. Sobieski with 3 shots. McCall blocked 9 shots, but still more than 20 got through to Coma. Face-offs in that first period. Reno won 19 of the 25, and in the second period, Reno won 17 of the 26. So 36 out of 51 draws going to the Reno Ice Raiders. Time now for your NHL update, brought to you by Taste of Chicago. Only one game in the NHL tonight. That was the Devils and... thought it was the Devils and the... Sabres. And the Sabres got the best of the Devils by a score of 5-2. Your Taste of Chicago NHL update. If you're hungry for an authentic Chicago deep dish pizza, make sure you call an hour ahead. Taste of Chicago, 294 East Moana Lane between Virginia and Kitsky. We will take a timeout, and as we come back from the second intermission, we will have story time with Coach Tim Tukey. Our second intermission interview brought to you by The Nests. Time to head to the fridge and grab yourself a Brewer's Cabinet Power Play IPA to get ready for the third period. Remember, Ice Raiders residents, Reno residents, Ice Raiders merch and 6-packs to go are all 20% off at the BC on Ice Raiders game weekends. Check out the new Ice Raiders Power Play IPA cans with even more players on them. And even at home, please drink responsibly. We'll take a timeout. We'll catch you in about 14 minutes. You're watching Ice Raiders hockey right here on YouTube, brought to you by Kelly Brothers Painting.
We needed some extra help around the restaurant, so we hired some new staff. It's going good.
Hey, Maddie, give me 2 pucks, a side of sticks, and a cold one. Make it fast.
Coming right up.
Hey, can we get the baseball game on?
No. It'd be a lot easier if you just drop the gloves.
Oh, you want to go, buddy? I'm gonna need a Zamboni.
Hey, can I get a water? Hey, no. Here you go, my man.
I guess just like our beer, hockey's better on ice.
Battleborn Hockey School is back, the West's premier hockey camp for adults and kids. We're thrilled to announce the return of one of our most popular camps, Battleborn Hockey School's Power Skating Camp. This 2-day program, designed for both adults and kids, is dedicated to enhancing your skating skills. From explosive starts to agile maneuvers, it's the perfect opportunity to gain the edge you've been seeking. And that's not all. We've added a new camp for 2024, Battleborn's Shooters and Scorers Camp. It's all about honing your finishing and goal-scoring skills while elevating your hockey IQ. Whether you're a sharpshooter up front or a blue liner eyeing the net, this camp is your ticket to becoming an unstoppable scoring threat. For those that want the complete experience, our 3-day Battleborn Adult Camp is for you. Geared for all levels, you'll undergo an intensive hockey skills improvement program led by coaches with over 100 years of combined professional and semi-pro hockey experience, covering everything from skating, shooting, positional awareness, in-game strategy, and tactics. You'll leave with a solid grasp of fundamental concepts and skills, enhancing your effectiveness as a hockey player. Engage in thoughtfully curated drills and exercises alongside your fellow campers. And just for our adult camp, a complimentary happy hour each day, providing an opportunity to connect with your coaches, teammates, and new friends. Every Battleborn Hockey School camp experience includes a personalized jersey, a detailed report card to track your progress, off-ice mobility sessions, and video analysis of your shot or stride depending on your camp. Ready to elevate your hockey game? Find our camps in California, Nevada, and Utah. Visit battlebornhockeyschool.com to subscribe to our email newsletter for more details.
minutes. Plenty of time. Joining me now for our second intermission interview is Ice Raiders head coach Tim Tukey. Let's start first with your 3 keys to the game. Composure, you're getting that. Only 2 penalties on the board for Reno and no power play goals allowed. Get hard on them and force turnovers. Seems like Reno's been pretty strong in the attacking zone, 42 shots on net.
Yeah, we're playing well, and their goalie's playing terrific. We just need to keep the pressure on, and I think we need to get more traffic in front of them. We've been kind of letting them see the puck a lot, so hopefully we can get in there, get some greasy goals down low.
If he sees it, he stops it.
Yeah, and that's tonight. He's been doing that really well. So we just got to get in there and get some traffic.
It's a playoff game here, the first one for the Ice Raiders here in Reno. You, sir, are no stranger to playoff action. Talk about a time where you had a 1-goal lead going into the third period, and what was the mentality or the message that was taken into that third period that you've parlayed into the Ice Raiders tonight?
Keep it simple. No turnovers in our zone inside the blue line, and if you've got nothing going into their end, then dump it in and go get it. It's all simple, and these guys are sending guys high all the time, so we need to have our third man high and cover that.
Sounds good. Good luck the rest of the night, Coach.
Thanks very much, Phil.
Coach Tim Tukey, AHL Hall of Famer, number retired from the Hershey Bears. And that interview, along with this sweet, I think it's suede. Chris Payne, you're the jacket expert. Is this suede? Oh, my jacket. What's this material?
Is it velvet?
I don't know, but it's really not. It's suede. Maybe.
Is it velour? It's not Naugahyde, is it?
I would absolutely love a velour suit. I'll show you a picture of velour in a minute. It's from the Nest, 201 Keystone Ave. Ice Raiders fans, go to the Nest and mention the Ice Raiders between now and April 7th for 15% off all your furniture, clothing, decor, and more, not including existing sale items. Our statisticians tonight, Shoshana Granite, down here in the box with me. Upstairs, Tom Jekyll. Always nice to have 2 sets of eyes on everything. Only 2 penalties, as mentioned, against the Ice Raiders. 4 for the Mountaineers. Check that. 5, technically, but only 4 power plays, and the Ice Raiders unable to convert on any of them. Ramsey Anderson and David Horton, Jim, if you get a shot of this, they're having a good look, and Anderson is trying to say that he was losing his balance on the play and that he inadvertently kicked it in. I think that's what I was reading from his body language, and if you've never watched those YouTube videos, bad lip reading, they are hysterical. Bobby Watson is owning the Mountaineers in the faceoff circle, 15-2 on the night. Johnny Garrity 9-3, Pavel Pustovoy 9-4, and Hutchison is 7-2. And as I say that, Jacob May gets the best of Bobby Watson on that draw. 5-on-5 skating to begin this third period as the puck goes into the Mountaineers bench. I wish Muse could play in Reno. I don't know if there's a venue big enough for Muse. Be a madhouse at GSR. They're too good for the Nugget Ballroom. Andrew Peterson's wrister with traffic in front. Goes wide. Picked up by Reno again. Looking for the redirect was Bobby Watson, and he couldn't get a stick on that. Ramsey Anderson with a strong back check, getting in the way of Jacob May. And then Anderson rides May hard into the boards. There's your Kelly Brothers paint job of the night on a Mountaineer, and May is slow to get up. He's making his way back to the bench gingerly. A drop pass for Corrigan, and his wrister just misses the elbow by inches. And now this could be a break. No, a bad pass doesn't connect to Jacob May, who was on his way back slowly, but then realized he was the front man on a breakaway chance. Matt Robinson, wish you were here tonight because you would have been Johnny on the spot for a lot of rebounds. Those are the only rebounds you need. Congratulations on your engagement. Wait, right? Engaged? Yes, I think, Matt. Didn't I see that? Uh-oh, someone's going to hear about it now. Where's the puck? It's in deep, and it is icing against Reno. And Simon LeBleu is arguing with Slattery about whether or not that was icing.
Going back to your Muse comment, it's not that there isn't a room that's here, it's the price tag. If you know someone who has almost 7 figures in their paycheck or in their bank account, the Muse will absolutely play here.
Taken from the programming director and concert expert of two radio stations, right? Yes, in Reno. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, Muse would have to charge, what, $300 a ticket to make that? Their production value is insane. That's really what it is. You're not just getting 3 guys on stage pounding away at stuff. They have quite the light effects amongst other things. Is a shot from the right side by Lineker, goes well wide. Anthony Mata, good to see you again as the Ice Raiders ice this puck, and we'll get a face-off down low. And again, discussions about whether or not it was deflected. So there was a mistake made somewhere, and the face-off will be at center ice. Good, nothing but love with all the chirpers on the YouTube cast tonight. Face-off at center ice is won by Reno. Morgan Ellis carries it across the red line and dumps it in deep. Reno clinging to a 1-goal lead in this first of the 2 playoff games. Winner of the series will advance for the Clear Cup. Dates and opponents still to be determined. Puck battled for behind the net. Taken away by the young shepherd, Hunter Sign. He gives it up the wall to Minton. Minton carries it behind the net. It hits the skate of Barba. Minton gets it back. And now the Ice Raiders are able to exit the zone. Johnny Garrity up the right wing with speed. Garrity's wrister deflects off of a Mountaineers stick and out of play. Oh, it bounced back in. I thought I saw it go behind the net. No reason to fight yet, Chris Butera. It's a playoff game. It's a 1-goal game. Hutch has definitely been in the kitchen of at least one of the guys in the white jerseys. Tony Tyrell's not here tonight. Morgan Ellis is one of the 6 D-men for Reno, so we don't need him to scrap. Held in by Reno at the left point, but taken by McCall. And now they could be working a 2-on-1 the other way. And it's knocked away by the Ice Raiders defense. Charlie Montgomery gets around the D. His chip shot is saved by Coma. Charlie Montgomery got the wheels moving, got around the defenseman, and got a quality shot on net.
If Charlie's on a new fitness program, I want to get on that because he was moving quick.
I think Charlie went to the Battleborn Hockey School power skating camp. He's been hitting the gym. He told us that earlier in the year. Remember, he was getting a bunch of chances, a bunch of squats, as it comes right in front, but cleared away by McCall and past Andrew Peterson. No ice, says Trevor Jarvis. Peterson gets through a few stick checks and gets it over to Bobby Watson. Watson left wing. Watson gets hooked on the play, and a McCall Mountaineer goes crashing into the end boards. Gano over to Ramsey for a shot, and his drive goes off the boards. Back to Peterson. Peterson brings it to the middle, sends it on net, looking for a tip by Ramsey Anderson, and that one got tipped just wide. Ice Raiders still have it, left circle. Another shot or a pass across goes into the right circle. Back up high for Peterson. He winds, he fires, more traffic in front, and toppling over the goalie was Corican as McCall ices it, and Corican looks back and even goes back to check on the McCall netminders. They got tangled up at the top of the crease. That's a clean play by Corican. He is entitled to be there if the goalie comes out. Oh, Charlie was in Mexico, that's right. He brought back some delicious coffee. The icing that called back was off the shot by Johnny Garrity. That was a while ago. Thank you. Not a while, seemingly a while. Thank you, Tom Jekyll, for noticing that. Yeah, Charlie's all relaxed and happy. He was surfing in Mexico, as this one will be icing against McCall. Horican? I don't know who Horican is. Okay. Oh, Corican, Jasper Corican, number 21 for Reno. Jeff Giron has it off the draw, sends it on net, blocked down, and McCall looking for a cherry picker, couldn't get the pass through. Reno holds the zone. Pustovoy carries it down low. And with Coma out of position, manages somehow to make the save. Sent up the boards, held in by Giron. Pustovoy skates it through everybody, but it's poked away. And Giron has to hustle back. Simon LeBleu wisely lets it go into the zone. This will be icing against McCall again. More Reno sports action. The Reno Aces victorious down in Las Vegas against the Aviators. The Reno Aces AAA affiliate to the National League champion Arizona Diamondbacks. Funneled up a bunch of guys the last 2 seasons. But we got playoff hockey in front of us. Puck comes right to Sobieski for a drive, blockered away by Coma. 5 minutes gone by in this period. Sobieski chops down a sauce pass, gets it ahead for Garrity. Garrity still onside though, gets it in deep. Garrity behind the net for Sign, and his sharp angle shot right on the top of the doorstep goes wide. Looking for a deflection off of bodies. Minty's shot goes wide. Sobieski sends it towards the net. Garrity couldn't get a stick on that. Losing his glove, getting it back was Minty Fresh. McCall will clear it up ahead for Zaleski, I beg your pardon. I knew I was going to say it because, you know, Callahan Auto Parts and brake pads are now made by Zelensky Auto Parts from the merger. Had to go there, didn't I? 6 minutes gone by, 1-goal game. Third period. Nope. Texas Rangers beat the Diamondbacks on the heels of former Dodger MVP Corey Seager.
Also, on a hockey note real quick, shout out to the guy in the rink tonight over there by the Brewers cabinet tent. He's wearing an Atlanta Thrashers jersey. What's up with that?
Saw that. The Atlanta Thrashers haven't been around since I don't even remember when. Danny Heatley kind of ruined everything for that franchise. Sad to hear. Did they move back to Winnipeg? Is that what happened? That's what I thought. That was a long time ago when I was just getting, feels like a long time ago when I was just getting into hockey. And this puck does go out of play into the stands. A huge array of jerseys in the stands tonight. Obviously lots of Sharks fans being this close to NorCal. The one Thrashers. Did you see the New York Rangers Stadium Series jersey?
I saw that one. I also saw the person who drew the shortest straw and wore a Brad Marchand jersey too.
He drew the shortest jersey. Yeah, a lot of Boston fans out here. There's a Drew Doughty jersey, the LA Kings black, and I did see the LA Kings purple and gold crown jersey, but he was wearing a jacket over it, so I don't know if there was a number on it. Well, yeah, the Stars are better than the Sharks. Everybody's better than the Sharks. I could play better than the Sharks. In fact, I might get signed up to go play in San Jose. Face off to the left of Sand. Easy save he held onto for the whistle. Nothing exciting to speak of there. Puck comes up the Mountaineer sideboards. And Bobby Watson streaking down the wing. Cuts to the middle. But then he met the wall of Justin Jones. Puck deflected out of play. Watson charging on net, got around, or couldn't get around the poke check of Greg Chapman. Fair enough, Matt. Don't want to offend the Sharks and their 0 cups. I think Dallas has a shot this year. I think it's going to be Dallas and Edmonton in the Western Conference Finals. That's my gnarly opinion. And out of the East, God knows who. Boston's strong. Florida's been strong. Don't count out Tampa if they stay healthy. Face-off won by Reno. Nice play by Corrigan to get the puck to himself. Corrigan, his pass across denied. It gets it back behind the net. Pie for actually the middle for a one-timer. I thought it was going to come to Gano. It was Ramsey Anderson who pulled the trigger, and it went wide. Bobby Watson behind the net. 12.5 to go in the third period. Andrew Peterson walks the line and then hits Ramsey Anderson right in the gut. And Ramsey Anderson is going to have a bruise where the padding isn't. McCall the other way, a wrister blocked by Alex Gano, sacrificing the body going down to block the shot. Now we got some pushing and shoving. Ramsey Anderson, one of the McCall players, and the McCall player wants nothing to do with him. And he's smiling on his way back, so in front of backhander on a diving, sliding, blocking shot. Nolan Stanley selling out. All defense here with traffic in front again, and this will be an interference penalty against Reno. No, it will not be. It's actually going to be against McCall. I beg your pardon. I thought I saw traffic in front in the collision with Coma, and as McCall touches up, Reno will go to work on their 5th power play of the night. A hook is the call. Unnecessary shot. Oh, Tom. I feel bad for you Sharks fans. 21 for hooking. Time of the penalty, 5:38. And Reno wins the draw on their 5th Brewers Cabinet power play of the night. Centering pass goes through everybody. Held in by Giron. He whips it around for Sign. Peterson got it back to the point. Held in. Giron, a bomb. Goes off the glove. Rebound is loose. And Minton can't punch it home. I think if we had Bobby Watson and Matt Robinson on a line together all season long, they would dominate this league. Seriously, I think Bobby would have more helpers and Matt would have more goals. Let's see. Bobby's a righty. Matty's a righty. Yeah, I could see that working out pretty well. Yeah, very short bench. 8 forwards and 4 defensemen for John Bart's team. There's as many photographers as there are goaltenders. Well, I guess that's usually normal, isn't it? Jeff Giron gets the draw, slides it over for Peterson. He tried to feed Minton coming through the middle, and that was too hot to handle. Battled for in the right wing corner. Dug out by Reno. Up to the point for a drive. That's knocked down, and then Johnny Garrity got a clean shot away. That gets blocked. Sent right in front. And McCall will finally clear. There are just natural goal scorers. The puck finds you. You know how to find the back of the net. You see it. I am not a goal scorer. I'm a goal caller. And I honestly think that would have been something else if we had a healthy Robs and a Bobby all season long. And with Mickey Lang too. Oh, it's a one-on-one, and Reno almost scored. And now another shot goes wide. Reno had Coma dead to rights twice on the Brewers cabinet power play, and they come up empty. A 1-goal game still halfway through this third period. Into the middle for Watson. Watson's wrister goes out of play off the stick of Jacob May. You guys did play together in Texas and Oklahoma and played NAHL at the C? I'm telling you, I know how to put them together. No, I don't. I'm not a coach. I'm kidding. Face off to the right of Coma with 20 seconds to go on the power play for Reno. Gano, left side for Corrigan. Down low for Watson coming in. He sends it across. A rebound! Kicked away again. Not sure if that made it on net or kicked out by the defense of the Mountaineers. Watson right circle. Tries to sauce it in front. It comes to Gano. And the penalty has expired. They walk it in front, and a save made as Coma hangs on. And he's a little slow to get up. The way he made that save and pinched in, there was no contact. He's talking to Hortz. He's adjusting the equipment. I do not want to see him leave the net. I want to see this guy finish the game feeling good. This is a battle and a half, and it's no fun when you're, well, I'm just going to get on a soapbox. It's no fun when it becomes less than a fair fight. Having a goalie come in the third period halfway through cold, of course it would benefit Reno, but you want to see a good game. So we hope he's all right. He's still in there. Peterson with it. Left side for Gano, whose wrister gets the glass and bounces all the way back to the right point, where Peterson sends it on net. Goes off a glove, and it was a gift for Corrigan. He whipped the backhander around and missed the right post. Comes back around for Reno. Left point for Gano. To the half wall, around the circle. Corrigan's wrister is held onto by Coma, and he had to dig it out of his leg pad. That's why he was a little slow to react, but he is still a little ginger, taking a knee, taking his time getting up. And Slattery is checking on him now too.
I know you were looking for a good game, Phil, but I'm thinking this might be a good time for McCall to call a timeout to give your goalie a hard time or a moment. Because if you give the goalie a moment to just kind of collect himself and all that, I mean, especially if he's doubling over, but just.
Yeah, his body language is off. He even just kind of threw his head back like he was stretching something. Not going to try to speculate what it is, but there appears to be a level of discomfort greater than normal comfort. McCall gets it into the zone right side. Great poke check by Morgan Ellis, the forward turned defender for tonight's game. And I even said it to him and a few other people before the game. I expect timely poke checks from Ellis because he's got that long reach. Battled for at the blue line and dug out by Reno. Pavel Pustovoy gets it past Drew Punnett, but Punnett gets to it first. Just over 8 minutes to go. 1-goal game deflected in by Chase Cooney. Sand will leave it for Morgan Ellis. Getting down to crunch time here. Sauced into the corner, way past Sand. Ellis will get over to it. He'll chip it out of the boards, and it's on the stick of Pavel Pustovoy. Pustovoy cuts to the middle, got it right side, but Montgomery couldn't catch that pass, who was taken away by McCall. Cleared, and it will be icing. Well, the rain's certainly not stopping Reno fans from packing Reno Ice tonight. Standing room only crowd, kind of tense, kind of quiet. Well, let's see if the Ice Raiders can get an insurance goal here. On the attack after the icing. Bouncing puck swept out of the crease by Coma. Picked up by Hogue. Ho cuts to the middle. His backhander goes well wide in the corner. Charlie Montgomery is on it. Montgomery into the middle. And Hutch had it knocked off of his stick. Sobieski's shot goes wide. And Montgomery is on it. Montgomery walks it to the middle. Poked away from him. Sobieski sends it on net. Deflects. And then, whoa, he threw it behind himself, did the McCall defenseman. Legal play. He didn't really close his hand on the puck. And McCall's able to get it into Reno's end. Zaleski curls away from the pressure. Sends it around the boards, and it bounces over to the stick of Hilly at the blue line. McCall has to regroup. Under 7 minutes to play. Hunter Sign had a Mountaineer coming right at him. He'll drop it back to Peterson, and they'll restart the breakout. Peterson for Minton. Minton sauce pass knocked down. Garrity comes back to recover. Gets it left side for Minton. Minton gets around a defender. Minton shoots, and it goes wide. The lefty on the left side didn't have much of an angle. Ice Raiders get it in deep. A give and go, and a shot by Gano is in the legs of Coma. Face off to the left of Coma. Garrity against Cooney in the face-off circle. One cleanly, too cleanly by Garrity, and it goes 150 feet down the ice. 175 even. Peterson dusts a couple of Mountaineers. Hands it off to Gano. Gano motors through everybody. Gano no help and no angle for a shot. He sends it around the boards. Montgomery can't get to the loose puck. Stolen by Peterson, pinching in on the boards. Peterson carries it around the net. Peterson in front. And the Ice Raiders can't get a quality shot on net. McCall the other way with it quickly. Into the zone onside. Cooney with it. Cooney behind the net. He gets forced wide. Back to the left point. Now to the open man on the right side for a shot. And that deflects out of play. Hunter Sign selling out again are the Ice Raiders to block shots. And that one goes out of play. Tom, are you texting me how many block shots Hunter Sign has? Or the Ice Raiders in general? Face-off is cleared out by Reno. And Reno has it down low. A chip shot goes behind the net. Right point, Barba. Behind the net, Corrigan. Corrigan back to the left point for Ellis. He gets a snapper off, but it's blocked by the Mountaineers' defense. Comes to Barba. Barba ahead for Corrigan. Corrigan gets spun off on the play. And McCall will ice it. I heard no, no, no. I wasn't sure who was yelling the no, unless maybe that was Barth on the bench. Under 5 to go. Thank you, Kelly Brothers Painting, for making this weekend's action happen. A little confusion here by the Ice Raiders on who's taking the draw and where they're going to line up. Bobby Watson loses the draw to Chase Cooney. And McCall is able to get it out. Bouncing puck prevented Barba from getting the clean breakout. And McCall has it in the neutral zone. Barba collides with a Mountaineer, and play continues. Off the skate of Adam Barba, deflects right back to Hilly. Hilly had no lane to enter the zone. He'll curl back and restart from his own end. Through the legs of Hutch, turned over though, and Pustovoy can't get around the skates of Nolan Stanley. Simon LeBleu got a poke check on it. Picked up by Ellis. Ellis cross ice for Pustovoy. Pustovoy in the zone, gets some help from LeBleu. LeBlue for Hutch. Nice pass, a shot. Glove rebound was loose there for Pustovoy. Couldn't punch it home. Sobieski gets a poke on it, but Pustovoy would have been offside on the play. Puck runs into the zone. McCall is offside on the play. They finally touch up, and Reno gets a free clear on the play. 3:33 to go in the third period. And a one-goal lead. Johnny Garrity with the takeaway and a save made by Coma. Another grade A chance in the slot, and Coma coming up huge again. Another one gets through and they score! Reno persistent on the forecheck. Pavel Pustovoy bangs it home. And with 3:15 to go, the Ice Raiders have a 2-goal lead. "97 from 2, says David Horton. The young Shepherd Hunter signed with the assist. And I agree with Chris Payne. This would be the time to call your timeout if you're McCall and settle things down and get ready to pull. Get ready to pull Coma, trailing by 2. "97 from 2 at 3:15 at even strength. Super happy fun time here in Reno. 2-goal lead. Still lots of time left. Off the glove of Minton. And McCall can't get through the defense of Reno as the Ice Raiders converged on Jacob May. Right side, Hunter side, centering pass. And a redirect goes out of play. You're not a lefty, though, are you? Yeah, it's a hard. Yeah, it's a hard hook. 2.5 to go. And, they're all coming outside for the draw because it went off a Reno stick. Face-off won by Reno, but possessed by McCall, and a good back check by Bobby Watson, lifting the stick of Jackson Howell to take the puck away. Stolen right back by Reno. Ramsey Anderson, one-on-one. Ramsey Anderson takes it wide left side. He got hooked on the stick. A clean play there, preventing a quality shot on net. Otherwise, Rammer may have had a step. 2 minutes to go. Keep an eye on Coma. McCall gets it in deep. Looking back and forth at the action and the goaltender to see if he comes out, but he can't because Reno has the puck. Cross ice for Watson, into the zone with speed, into the middle. A backhand whip, but no one was there for Reno. Otherwise, that would be a pretty passing play. McCall gets it out. 99 seconds to go in the game. Fogegren gets it in deep. No, he didn't. And Simon LeBlue, Choo-Choo LeBlue, runs through Ian Zaleski. Zaleski stepped up to hit him, and Choo-Choo had none of that.
Tom Jekyll just sent us a message. He said that Johnny Garrity had an assist on the last goal.
I believe he did. I could have swore that was 25 behind the net. So right now, Johnny Hockey making his case for star of the game. Yes, timeout. Timeout McCall. Chris Viterra, are you talking about a different. Oh, you must be talking, yeah, NAHL. Yeah, we don't get 5s and 10s for fighting here. 85 seconds to go, and the Ice Raiders looking for their first win against McCall, and gosh, I don't even know how long. As long as they've been the Reno Ice Raiders, they have not beaten the Mountaineers.
Ice Raiders fans, look alive. You're in the midst of playoff hockey right now. To the Reno Ice. You've got 1 minute to 5 seconds to get all. Let's go, Reno!
Face off to the right of sand is won by Reno. Reno flips it up, but not far enough out of the zone. It's gloved down and held in. Shot blocked away by Sand. I thought I heard that hit pillows. Net is empty to our right, and we get a hand pass. A hand pass, says David Horton outside the zone. Thank you. I had a feeling that Tom was on timeout. Thank you. I know Tom saw that the net was empty to the right. He'll have that correct on my right, his left. He'll have that correct on the timing of the goalies. Face-off won cleanly by McCall, and taking a high stick on the play, Hunter's side. Play continues, and actually, I think Horton got the call. I think Horton is making the call for the high stick, and he is. Zaleski going to the box. So that means the Ice Raiders will finish the minute on the power play. Is it a... Oh, we got... Jacob May is going to be the first one to get the hot water. He got a 10-minute misconduct. Must have said something he shouldn't have said to one of the officials. Zaleski clipped Hunter Sign with the high stick, and David Horton to my far right along the McCall bench made the call. So the Ice Raiders will, on their 6th, the Brewers Cabinet power play, and a 2-goal lead. Minton gets it into the zone. Minton in the middle, poked away, and battles through the stick check to keep it in the zone momentarily. 30 seconds to go, and then Barba knocks my phone off of the ledge with that heavy hit on Drew Punnett. I know better than to put things there, Philip. 20 seconds to go. Drew Punnett, left wing, cuts to the middle. Gets a shot off, well wide. 10 seconds to go. The young Shepherd absorbs the hit. Out for Johnny Garrity, and with nothing else to do but celebrate, the Ice Raiders win Game 1 of the playoff series, brought to you by Kelly Brothers Painting. Are you kidding, Chris Butera? I do not want to get hit by the Ice Raiders. They will not let up on me. Thank you, but no. I'm going to hand things over to Chris Payne to announce our 3 stars of our game, and then we will interview our number 1 star.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, time for your 3 stars of the game, presented by LT Automotive. Your number 3 star of the game, only giving up 1 goal tonight, your netminder number 1, Justin Sand. Your number 2 star second period, number 4, red hot Bobby Watson. And your number 1 star of the game, scoring a goal and having an assist, number 25, Johnny Hockey, Johnny Garrity. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you would please direct your attention to center ice as Philip Goodman interviews Johnny Garrity.
Ladies and gentlemen, a goal and an assist, Johnny Hockey, playoff hockey in Reno. That was quite the intense affair tonight.
That was a great game. Playoffs are always, another level of intensity. Appreciate the fans coming out and supporting again. Great win. Got to take care of it again tomorrow night and hopefully host the Clear Cup here in Reno in May.
I don't even know what to ask. It was such an intense contest. You and Minty again with the give and the go. A sweet finish to put Reno ahead. We got to give some credit to that goalie Colma tonight. He played out of his mind.
Yeah, he played great. Their goalie stood on his head, kept us out of the game for the whole first period. Even through the whole game, just stood on his head and took away all of our opportunities. But we got a few to go in, and we were persistent on the puck, persistent on the net, and it was good to see a few go in and get that lead.
And at the other end of the ice, Justin Sand also played great. Not taking anything away, Reno defense was solid tonight. A ton of blocked shots. Talk about what the mentality was going into the game to prevent shots from even getting to Sand on net.
We wanted to play a tight game in the middle of the ice, and you're right, our defense played unbelievable tonight. No shots on net, just taking everything away, everyone getting back to the middle of the ice. Good team defense all the way through the middle of the ice and through the whole north and south. Great team defense, getting back, third guy high. It was just a great team effort, great team win, and that's how you win playoff hockey games.
Rinse and repeat, do it again tomorrow?
Yes, sir. Back tomorrow.
Same bat time, same bat channel. Give it up again one more time for your number 1 star of the game, Johnny Garrity.
Let's go, Reno!
Thank you, Johnny. Our LT Automotive number 1 star of the game, Johnny Hockey. And this suit and our interview brought to you by The Nest in Reno. That's me. Well, the hit of the night, unfortunately, I got to give it to, I didn't get the number of the train that knocked Roger Hutchison into the McCall bench. That was a heck of a hit. And I think Simon LeBleu had one at the end here that earns a silver medal. He took out, I think that was Zaleski right in front of us. Your Sierra Sids Casino assist of the night, Jake Minton setting up Johnny Garrity for what turned out to be the game-tying goal. I think I said go-ahead goal in my interview there a moment ago. My apologies. And your Lone Wolf chop rod save of the game, well, gosh, all of them by Justin Sand. He only let one of the 18 shots on goal by him. You guys, you got to go down to the Nest in near downtown Reno. And when you do, you get 15% off your entire purchase, not including other sale or clearance items, when you mention the Ice Raiders between now and April 7th. Reduce, reuse, recycle. There's all kinds of awesome stuff for men and women and for your home at the Nest. So if the Ice Raiders win tomorrow, they automatically advance to the Clear Cup. Opponent and dates and times to be determined. Wherever that game is, Jim and I, you are going to go, as long as Jim's available, I hope. We will figure out how to make it work financially, but if it's not going to be here in Reno, we got to bring you the action somehow. We'll work that out with Jess, still to be determined. So tomorrow's game will begin at 7:50 p.m. Pacific time with your pregame 8 o'clock-ish puck drop. Tomorrow is also Chris Payne's last game for the season and the Ice Raiders. They may have to join in on one of those third period IPAs, power play IPAs with you. It's also going to be the last game for our statistician, Shoshana Granite. She's got a wedding next weekend, so I'll be flying solo in the box. Unless Tom Jekyll wants to come down and do color. Tom's not listening. Tom, you listening still? You want to do color and try to do stats from here? And he's like, maybe, I don't know. He's pretty smart with the hockey. Final thoughts, Chris Payne.
Man, tonight was an incredible night. I mean, if pound for pound, we matched up with McCall after that series back in November. I mean, this was it tonight. So let's get after another one tomorrow. Let's just close out strong.
Looking forward to that for sure. I am a little sad that it is going to be our last game because I truly enjoy the time that I get to spend with Reno celebrity. He's everywhere in Reno. He's on TV, radio. He's on the field. He's here, and he is the voice of Reno. And it never gets by me when I'm driving down here listening to the heavy metal to get me amped up on Rock 104.5, and then his voice comes on. I'm like, I gotta go sit with this guy for 3 hours. It's an absolute treat to have you here, bud. Appreciate it. I smelled mustard, another unnecessary condiment.
No, mustard is good. It's low in calories, I think low in sodium too, and definitely delicious, mixed with tuna and sweet relish. So get after it.
It's also high in turmeric, which is good for a lot of things. Don't ask me what. I just know turmeric's good for you. All right, everybody wants to go home. We're going to go to Pinion, have one, go have some late dinner at the Tide. We will catch you tomorrow. Jim Dunnigan, our technical director, Tom Jekyll, Shoshana Granite, Chris Payne, and I thank you. Say goodnight.